Good morning, everyone. Yes, I think this is very important first step because we should know somebody who are here with us within this room. We don't want any strangers be with us, right? So within this 1 hour, we would like to not reintroduce ourselves, but to make it into deep. We want to know about ourselves and also the main reason why we are here, since we have a very sophisticated objective, and then we should break it down and make it as our own objectives. And then we really need to clarify what is our mission during this workshop, and the final session would be the contributions. What can we contribute during the workshop? Why? Because this is a very, how we call it, this is a very high meeting, because all of you are kind of postdoctorate. So this is a good opportunity to share, to contribute something. The first step to introduce yourself, we will place you in the table over there, a small group, but please be in the table that with the person that you don't know. I don't want Ibu Ita and Ibu Lia in the same table because they've been all together since 30 years. So it's useless for them to sitting together. Yeah, and overloaded information actually. Yeah, and we really want you to know each other, and not only name, but also where they work, what is their interest, and also their main research, and so on. So this is very important. And this is the stage. In the team development, normally we have 4 steps. The first is forming. Now is the forming step. We try to form the group, this big group. Norming is try to consolidate ourselves, and the big one is performing, and at this stage, the objective of this course should be accomplished and achieved. And the last one, adjourning. This is also a very important step. So Pak Yodi, please, when we finish this course, at the very final step, we should create kind of, how do you call it, a farewell party. Because this is very important. So we don't want to, how do you call it, attach up to, how do you call it, we need to resolve ourselves here. And we have to understand that the process is ended, and we have to go by our own. Because sometimes inside the group, we feel safe, we feel comfortable, and we forget that we have to walk by our own at the end. Okay, so the first, yeah, it's a bit acrobatic, but yeah, yes, up close and personal. Yes, so you have to go to the tables with a person that you don't know. You may know the name, but you don't know where they work. So please place yourself on the table over there. And as I mentioned, don't be at the same table with the person you know already. Yeah, please. And we only have 15 minutes to finish the process. Yeah, that's just a sample of questions. Yeah. Yeah. You may know the name, but you don't know in detail about the work, where they get the PhD and everything. Yes. Pak Gunadi belum kenal dengan? Loh, Mbak Ita, please not be in this group. You should be there, but no. Yeah. Just discuss. Please just discuss. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. find your group dynamics here. Who is the leader? Yeah. Yeah. Mbak Lia mana? Oh hilang. Kira bener gitu.
That's one reason, but the other reason because I really want to learn how to be research.
So it's very important to know your friends' main research topics and where they got the PhD.
Knowledge, and also the environment with the research environment. Yeah, that's the second reason. To work as a team, so multidisciplinary. So I need to have a. I was graduating
That's exciting. Yeah. What about?
We still have 5 minutes left.
Pakai ukuran badan, kemudian saya develop formula untuk menghitung persentase badan di Indonesia. Berarti yang paling memungkinkan di sini saya meneruskan yang di sini yang ada itu, tapi ini nggak ada gold standarnya. Pak Gunadi.
That's a growing problem. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Tapi yang jelas sih lah
So it's
Okay. We have 1 more minute. Oh, 3 minutes. Okay. Okay.
Tadi udah dikenalin ya. Jadi ini saya masuk ke sini tuh saya langsung takjub nih, baru sudah
so assistant.
Sulawesi.
Oh, okay.
Sulawesi apa itu ya? Itu dari Sulawesi apa ya?
But-
Selatan.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So, because my question is related with that because ADHD sometimes due to the like a mental blah blah blah. So it's how do you, yeah, it's very important. Why I'm asking about it because I'm also my concerns in environmental dermatology and toxicology things. And what happened that when I was in the field, all of my field is in Indonesia. That I still saw many hazardous chemical that used for the processing. Shell. So there is so it's better not to eat green cell because green cell eats everything. Dermatology, this will be a long-term effect, side effect, and it is very and European and it's also even.
We are coming up into extra time. 45 seconds more.
There is no letter from Europe now because all of the letters come from Indonesia. And he's a very humble but high quality anesthesiologist.
Sure he is. Sure he is. Yeah.
So that's why, and it's also the PhD is about neuro anesthesia and everything related with the neurosurgery. I think it's very important because many cases of that. And Dr. Cempaka Tursina is also same with me because we just fresh graduate for our PhD and he just graduated at 2015 on March. And her research is about the ADHD, ADHD, and also
attention deficit.
and the patient has come from Indonesia, but she did a laboratory exam in Kobe, and also she's continue collaborating with Dr. Rusdi for writing the things.
Wow,
Yeah. I think it's we hopefully there's also international publication from your PhD also, and hopefully will be more collaboration. Yeah, and the research now is very interesting about the ikan gabus fish for the ADHD patient. And also we have a very good discussion about that, because my research topic is in environmental dermatology and toxicology and dermatology related to occupational skin disease. So I'm asking her whether the gabus, because we would like to have the protein from the gabus for treating the ADHD patient, but I'm asking whether how we differentiate or how we know that this gabus is not contain the metal or chemical that can cause another problem to the children. So we still discuss about that.
So we have the new seed.
Yeah, you see, I think it's very nice.
Yeah.
And also the last one is we have a humble ophthalmologist, Dr. Panji, and he's also ophthalmologist already, and I have a very good emotional contact with it, because he is the one that gave me more view when I was coming back from the Netherlands this January, because he has the same background with me, so we already ophthalmologists and dermatologists, and we go to the Netherlands and to Japanese for the PhD, and going back here, and I have little bit a culture shock, first culture shock, and he's the one that gave me a support with that, and how I have to do with that. And the research is also interesting. It's related with the retina macular degeneration. Is more in the laboratory, and also I think he's also a good clinician, and hopefully there will be another publication and also research in the future. Thank you very much.
We give big applause to the first table. And Ibu Lia, thank you very much. And the session is up close and personal, but not too close and not too personal. Okay? Yes. That table, please. Oh, excuse me, Alan. Yeah, can you pass the mic, please? Yeah.
Dr. Iswayudi, so he said about the personal matter, about how he usually cut his hair. It's usually 3 millimeters. Same, always the same like that. And also we talk about his doctoral dissertation, right? Doctor, it's about the quality of the GP in Indonesia, and now he will he'll do the project about the primary care.
Doctors, yes.
Yeah, that's about Dr. Iswayudi, and then now about Dr. Ita. Yeah, actually I really happy to have her here, because I can consult about reproductive fertility, because Dr. Ita study about frozen ovarium, right, doctor? Yeah, ovarium. So she said that she don't know how, she haven't know how to use the ovarium after frozen, but actually now she said that let's freeze it first, then later we will find the new method to reserve the ovum. Okay. I think that's all, Dr. Ita. Am I doing something? Okay, next Mbak Epi here.
Effie.
Okay, sorry.
We are in Sunda, we call it
I
Effie.
make a lot of mistake.
We are in Java, so Effie.
Okay. Dr. Bu Effie here is observer. She just graduated from the master degree from MMR in UGM. And that's all. Okay, and then about Mbak Mira here, very beautiful doctor here. She study in Groningen. She study about autoimmune disease in about drug allergy. Okay, that's for Mbak Mira, and then Bu Titi. She study about resistance of antibiotics and biofilm related disease. Okay, maybe that's all.
Okay, thank you. We give applause to second table and the third table.
Chilling my undergraduate and my class, and
you are not under pressure, are you?
Not under pressure. He's coming from neurology department, same as Dr. Rusdi Ghazali, and his thesis of PhD regarding neurophysiology, particularly painful in diabetic neuropathy. And second, for Dr. Janatin, she is coming from anthropology department, the successor of Prof. Teguh Jacob.
Yes. The upcoming one, huh?
Yes. And she has graduated PhD from Queensland University of Technology, and she shared her experience that in Queensland University of Technology, for PhD graduation, there is 3 kind of PhD kind of graduation. First is by publication, second one by monograph, and the third by creative industry. It's not common in Japan.
Yeah.
In Japan, it's usually by publication. And her study regarding anthropometry on body composition, right? Okay. And the third one is also my favorite teacher.
You have so many favorite teachers, huh? Everybody's favorite.
Dr. Pramuji, coming from biochemistry department, and her PhD thesis regarding genetic disease on cardiovascular disease. Okay, that's it. Thank
And
you.
yourself?
Okay, I am coming from pediatric surgery department. My PhD thesis regarding spinal muscular atrophy, molecular diagnosis, and now I engage on Hirschsprung disease. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We give big applause to the third table and the last one. Pak Bayu?
Thank you. The last one is very short summary. We in table 4 we have various background. Start from Bu Tanti. She's from School of Nursing. She graduated from Nijmegen and Nijmegen. Sorry.
Nijmegen. Spell it correctly, please.
And Osa. And myself, I grew up in Australia. So we have very different background and very different motivation that drives us here. But we have one thing in common, that we are very keen to do research, and we are very keen to develop our own group of research in our own department.
Okay, thank you, Pak Bayu. We give big applause to the last table. And we don't want to move you from that table because we observe that you have a very good discussion. And the second discussion is about the mission. Oh, already? Okay, good. So we can reduce it only 5 minutes, huh? Yeah, because one group is already done.
Because we need
Should be very short, frank and honest. So we can start with Pak Gunadi's table, please.
Love research is that we love to think freely.
Yeah.
So by doing research, we are free to think. We are doctors, or we are someone who are thinker, not just robots. So what we see from our profession as being doctor is that on a day-to-day basis, we're like robots. So we see patients, we treat, and then we see whether the treatment works or not.
Yeah.
So that's very routine. But by doing research, we spend time more to think, and then we try to develop some questions, and then we answer by ourselves by some methods. That's why.
Okay, thank you very much. That's a really good mission. We give applause to the first table, and then
from the hospital side, they want to adapt how we build research from the faculty, and in the future, we want to have such nice collaborations in between.
Okay.
Thank you.
So the first table is about patient, and the second table is about collaboration. Collaboration and patient.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity, sir. we have an interesting discussion, so rather over time from the time that you gave to us. So basically all of us maybe have the same big mission, so it's developing research in our department. So developing research through collaborations, and hopefully it could be a global type kind of research with many international collaborations that we can collaborate with other people from foreign countries. And if we try to dig deeper, there are some interesting points already been mentioned by some of my colleagues here. So like Dr. Sudadi mentioned that his first experience coming to this, so his main mission is actually to get more knowledge about research. So that's a very good mission, I guess, because that's the first step before going to the next step. And then also Mas Panji here mentioned that when he came back from the PhD program, he found that it's difficult to develop research here. And those 2 years to build a team to do research is something complicated. So then by coming to this place, he hoped he can get something that can help him in developing that team. So, and the other people, the three of us, me, Dr. Lia, and Dr. Cempaka, already have the same goal to develop a collaboration of research, and which has, you know, global background with many international collaborations, so that we can have more publications. And the aim is actually to develop our department to have more visibility. Thank you.
Why we are here? First is about the postdoctoral research strengthening, is the how to maintain the research and the spirit of the research. Usually we have a very great spirit during our PhD, but after PhD finished, then we forgot to do the research and the publication and etc. So we just continue with the daily work with the teaching and others. So how to make this to strengthen the postdoctoral research. And then the second one is about how to manage the time or time management, because for instance, our members have several project study in a very limited time. So how to do the study to finish and to publish the results. So we have to do proper time management. The third one is about how to do the collaborations. So how to maintain the collaborations, particularly the international collaborations. We knew that in our fields there are some international organizations or international research groups, and how to do the research collaborations with the international one. And the last one is about the research team or team management. So sometimes we have several studies in limited times and very limited team, or even a very huge number of team, but how to manage the team in our members, so to do the study, so the study can be efficient.
Because you're talking about how we continue to make a research, good research, and then collaboration with international partners. And Pak Yudi, can we name the group as their mission? We have only 5 minutes to discuss about our contribution to these workshops. Yeah, so what is your contribution to these workshops? And I know we still have a gaps, and I believe because all of you are a doctorate level, you have something to contribute. Yes, please discuss about your contribution to this workshop. Only in 5 minutes.
Spirit and smile.
We are oversupply smiles, Bu.
I got to put my smile for air. Oh yeah, benar-benar Asia Pacific.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is not a really tough question. You can answer it directly.
Asia penting karena
Dr. Bayu, are you ready? About contributions? Just a few words. So we give you one important job. Once somebody is not really motivated, then we will invite you to motivate them. This group, yeah? Okay, good. And what about this group?
Opportunity. Actually, I'm not sure really know what is the meaning of contribution in this workshop, because in my mind, contributing in this workshop is just 100% attendance.
Yes, that's good. That's good. That's so-called discipline. Yeah. That's very important.
Yeah.
Huh?
Never late.
Nah, not being late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so on.
Okay, that's good. Discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my group have a conclusion that the contribution in this meeting is sharing experience.
Okay. Yes. That's good, because how can you share something if you're not present, if you are not here, right? Good. And then.
True or no? And the first contribution from Dr. Sudadi, we make a collaboration with ASEAN and Asia Pacific after finish the ACHA Congress, and then Anastasia and Dr. Rizdi with contribution make some link with fellow Japanese graduate like Gunadi,
yes,
Panji. Me.
So you create some kind of you create some kind of mafia, right? Mafia, Japan, Yakuza.
And my contribution same like Dr. Amsi, just spirit and smile.
Okay, okay, good. That's good. To cheer up this room, huh? Yeah, because after this session is really tough session. Not really only a kind of academic recharging, but also you with your own competence, network, and also an attitude of discipline is very important to make this workshop achieve these objectives. So thank you very much. We give very big applause for the session. Thank you, Pak Yodi.
Thank you, Pak.